What I had was Home Phone National, which is $44.99 a month, which allows me to call Canada and US unlimited. I also had voicemail for $3.95, and I also had a rental on my internet modem for $5.99 or $6 a month. Now, you can easily get phone service for under $10 a month, which I did with broadvoice.com and a company called Phone Power. They're in cahoots together anyways, but basically for $9 a month I can get the same two things, $44.99 calling plan and a $3.95 voicemail service. So all included in that $9 a month service. So and on top of that, I bought my own cable modem, which takes the $5.99 a month off the service as well. Now, you know, at that point what happens? Well, the cable modem is my responsibility. If it blows up, I'll just buy another one. I only paid $70 for the modem anyway, so it should pay for itself if it works for 10 months. And I don't see any issue of why it wouldn't. Let's get to the equipment here. This is the cable modem that I was leasing or renting from Time Warner Cable. It's a UBE or UB modem. It has a Wi-Fi router capability in it, as well as 4 LAN outputs from it. Of course, cable modem, and has telephone service, all of which I was buying from Time Warner Cable. So, and a USB slot. So basically, this is a router with a cable modem built into it, a Wi-Fi router with a cable modem built into it, and the telephone service. Now, I'm paying a lot of money for telephone service. From this box, it would be $49.95. I found another service I can get that for $9 a month, so that's gone. I have my own router and Wi-Fi box, so I don't need this one. So, you know, get rid of that. And the cable modem, I bought one on Amazon for $60 to replace this one, and at $6 a month it should pay itself off after 10 months. Now, so you know, total savings here $49.95. The voicemail service as well, which is an extra $3 I think, $6 a month, and I got to spend $9 a month on phone service. So, you know, saving about $40 a month. Pretty good deal. So this is going back to Time Warner. I've already deactivated it and activated my new modem, which is right here. It is the Zoom 5341J. It is, if you look carefully here on the label, Time Warner cable. It's absolutely compatible with them. If you're leasing your modem from your service provider, whether it's Time Warner or Comcast, find out which modems are actually compatible with your service, and buy your own and replace it. Stop paying the $6 a month forever that you don't need to pay for. Now, let's go back here to modems, cable modems. Time Warner has a list of cable modems that are available for their service. Out of all of them, they've got 2 different services. They have a Extreme Ultimate 50 service plan here on this side, and and the Ultimate 100 service plan. Okay, so basically they're both, you know, different speeds and different capabilities. The 2 lists of modems that they see as compatible for those services overlap almost completely, except for 2 modems. And that is the Netgear CMD31T and the Motorola SB6121. Those 2 modems cannot be used with their Ultimate 100, Ultimate 75 service. So don't buy either one of those modems if you're going to upgrade in the future. And I would say don't buy them anyway, because they're more expensive than this one, which goes onto both services, the Zoom 5341. And this one covers both, so it's compatible with anything that this one's compatible with anything that Time Warner gives you for service. So, like I said, I'll put the link in the description, and it will be around, I think, $69. You might get a deal on it on Amazon or somewhere else, but as long as you buy the proper one, you'll be set. I'll also put the link for this information in the description. Okay, so next, we got the cable modem replaced. $6 a month. See you later. Now we got to replace the expensive part, which is the telephone service, right? Now, if you don't want to replace the cable modem, that's fine. But I would highly recommend you change your telephone service provider, because it costs $49 on Time Warner and $9 with these people. I went through a company called broadvoice.com. It's a website. I'll put the link on the description. But in order to get their service, you got to have certain hardware, and they'll send you this piece of hardware here that's managed by another company called Phone Power. So it doesn't really matter to me. It still costs $9 a month for the service, and I get telephone. Okay, so there's your telephone box. This replaces the Time Warner telephone. Works great. I've used it already. No problems whatsoever. And it gives me the same service, if not better service, and more features than Time Warner was giving me for $49 for $9. So let's hook all this up. Basically, at this point, what you'll do is hook up your cable to your cable modem. I don't have one, a coax cable here to show you that. Of course, power it up. And all you do from there is run a LAN cable from your cable modem to your router. Like I said, if you don't have a router, you're going to need one to do this, or you're going to need a cable modem with a router in it, one of the two. And then from here, from your internet port to your router, you run another cable to this box, hook your telephone cord up to the phone one line on this, power it up, and everything should be golden. That's all it takes to set this up. There's no special configuration or anything at all. Now, setting these modems up and these services requires you to do a few things. When you set up phone service with Phone Power or broadvoice.com, it takes a while to switch it over from Time Warner to this box. They'll email you notice that it's ready to go, at which point you can just disconnect your cable or your phone line from your Time Warner cable modem if you're going to keep it, or not, doesn't matter, and you hook it into this, and off you go. Your phone works just like it did before. There's no further configuration other than that. Then if you're doing your cable modem with Time Warner, you got to call them up, and on the bottom here there'll be a MAC address. It says RF MAC here. Now what you need to do is call them up, tell them that you're replacing your modem and that you have a new modem. They may ask you what model it is, whatever. Just give them that information, and then they're going to ask for that MAC address. And once they ask you for that MAC address, understand that at that point they're going to instantly, or pretty quickly, switch you over from your cable modem from Time Warner to the one you purchased. They did that to me while I was talking to them on the phone on the modem that was connecting me to them, so that sort of knocked me off the telephone there. But it doesn't matter, because it's successfully they successfully set this modem up, or what do you call it, put it into service with a MAC address. Now I've hooked all this up and it works perfect, and now I'm saving $40 a month. And hopefully this helps you and helps you save some money. If you have any questions, just put them into the comments section and I will answer. That's it for my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video and it helped you out in some way, do me a favor, click on the like button right down here. And if you wish to subscribe to my channel, just click on this link up here. And that should subscribe you to the Richard Lloyd channel, or Richard Lloyd USA channel. Okay, again, thank you very much for your time and watching.